Hector mentioned it at the top of the show. Today is the official opening of the Boise River float season. While it should be a fun time for everyone, there are a few things you need to know before heading out so you can stay safe. Look, we're joined now by Sergeant Joe Martinez from the Boise Police Department. Got some important reminders about parking and other do's and don'ts for a successful day on the river. Sergeant, thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Well, let's start with, I guess, everybody's first question. Whenever they're going anywhere in this community, what about parking?
Yes. A fun day at the river always starts with parking. And so
Yeah.
we definitely want to remind people to stay in the designated parking areas at Barber Park as well as the Ann Morrison Park.
Right.
We want to remind people to stay out of the neighborhoods. There's several neighborhoods around the parking areas or the floater takeouts and put-ins, and those are all primarily designated as residential parking districts.
Right.
So stay away from those. We also had a lot of problems last year on South Eckert Road. There was a lot of people parking in the no parking areas, and that is going to result in cites or being towed. That's the last thing we want to do, but we do have Boise City Parking Services team that patrols that as well as our police.
Gotcha. And that can create a traffic hazard as well on Eckerd there. So yeah, got to be careful of that.
Yeah.
People who are floating sometimes see folks jumping from the bridges down into the river, sometimes onto tubes. Is that legal?
It is not legal to jump onto tubes. However, it is legal to jump off of a bridge as long as you're 50 feet away from other tubers, floaters, swimmers,
Gotcha.
stuff like that.
Okay.
So if you're going to be jumping, just make sure that you're at least 50 feet away from anybody else. We want to avoid any injuries or anything like that. And obviously, throwing items off of a bridge is not legal.
Yeah, and also not cool. What are some other safety tips you got for people out there on the river?
You know, we always like to remind people to wear life jackets. It's illegal if you're 14 or under to not have a life jacket on, so that is something that you definitely need. But even people that are over 14, obviously wearing life jackets is always a good idea.
Yeah.
Not to mention, it is illegal to be drinking alcohol or using drugs on the river, so those don't go well with water sports, so I would definitely recommend not doing that. That is illegal.
Yeah. What if people have other questions about floating the river or where they should park, conditions, maybe current conditions of the river? Where do they go?
Yes, we highly recommend that people go to floattheboise.org.
Okay.
There's a bunch of information there as far as conditions and stuff like that. So, at the end of the day, we want to keep people safe. We want people to have a blast this summer. The river's amazing and a great place to hang out, and we want to keep it safe and fun for everybody.
Fantastic. And what's that website one more time?
Floattheboise.org.
Floattheboise.org.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
Really
you.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Be safe out there and smart and have a great time.